Jungkook almost chose a completely different path. Millions know him now as BTS's Golden Maknae, the singer who can light up a stadium with one note, one smile, one impossible dance break. But before the world tours, before the records, before the purple ocean of army bombs, he was just Jeon Jungkook from Busan, a shy kid with a dream that almost went somewhere else entirely. Jungkook was born in Busan, South Korea, in 1997. Growing up, he was talented, curious, and competitive, but becoming a global superstar was never a perfectly mapped-out plan. The spark came when he watched G-Dragon perform. The confidence, the stage presence, the way one artist could command a room, Jungkook saw that and thought, maybe I want to do that too. So he auditioned for the talent show Superstar K. He did not make it all the way, but something unexpected happened. Even though the show rejected him, entertainment companies noticed him. Suddenly, this quiet teenager from Busan had multiple offers. Bigger companies wanted him. Safer choices were right there. He could have taken a completely different route. And then he visited Big Hit Entertainment. At the time, Big Hit was not the giant people know today. It was smaller. And choosing it was not the obvious move. But Jungkook saw something there that mattered more than size. He saw RM. RM was already a trainee, and Jungkook was amazed by him. His rap, leadership, intelligence, and energy left a real impression. Jungkook later said RM was a major reason he chose Big Hit. Imagine that. One future global icon looking at another future global icon and thinking, I want to learn from him. That decision changed everything. But joining Big Hit was not the finish line. It was the start of years of training. Jungkook was young, away from home, surrounded by older trainees, and still figuring out who he was. He had natural talent, but talent was not enough. He trained in singing, dancing, performance, and stage presence. He practiced late, repeated choreography until his body knew every beat, and learned how to stand beside members who were older, louder, and more experienced. At first, Jungkook was known for being shy. He had the voice, the skill, and the potential, but he was still a teenager growing up in front of cameras. BTS did not debut into instant comfort. In 2013, they entered the industry as underdogs, fighting to be heard in a crowded K-pop world. Every performance mattered. Every comeback mattered. Every mistake became a lesson. And Jungkook kept leveling up. His voice became one of BTS's emotional centers, smooth, bright, and powerful. It could carry a chorus, soften a ballad, or explode live. From early songs to hits like I Need You, Dope, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, DNA, Fake Love, Boy with Love, Dynamite, and Butter, Jungkook's vocals helped define the sound that took BTS from rising group to global phenomenon. But he was never only a vocalist. His dance skills grew sharper, cleaner, and more confident with every era. He could handle intense choreography while singing live, switch from playful to fierce in seconds, and make difficult moves look effortless. Fans called him the Golden Maknae because Maknae means the youngest member, and Jungkook seemed good at everything: singing, dancing, rapping, sports, drawing, filming, working out, and learning new skills. But the nickname is not just about talent, it is about growth. Jungkook became golden because he never stopped practicing. As BTS rose internationally, Jungkook grew with them. Award shows, sold-out stadiums, Billboard success, Grammy nominations, historic performances, and global recognition turned the shy trainee into one of the most recognizable artists in the world. Then came his solo era, and the world saw another side of him. Songs like 7, 3D, and his album Golden showed that Jungkook could stand alone while still carrying the spirit of BTS. He was no longer just the youngest member learning from everyone else. He had become an artist with his own color, confidence, and global impact. Still, what makes Jungkook special is not only the success, it is the journey. The boy from Busan who almost chose another company, the trainee inspired by RM, the teenager who grew up inside BTS, the performer who turned pressure into power, and the youngest member who helped shape the sound, energy, and heart of one of the biggest groups in music history. That is why fans call him the Golden Maknae. Not because everything came easy, but because he kept becoming better. Jungkook's story proves that one choice, one influence, and years of quiet hard work can change a life forever.